So, solo leveling. Have you heard about it? But why is it so popular? Why is it the highest rated manhwa on my anime list? You may ask, and that's the thing we are going to talk about in this video. And don't worry, there won't be any spoilers in this video. Also, I'm going to tell you my personal thoughts about the series, but that's going to be in the second half of this video. At first, some facts. The Solo Leveling manhwa is an adaptation of a popular novel which was made in 2014 with the same name, Solo Leveling. The novel is written by Chu Gong, and the manhwa, which was made in 2014, is drawn by Jang Sung Rak. Okay, those were Wikipedia facts, but did you know that in Solo Leveling there are Easter eggs? For example, right here you can see a reference to the Korean film Parasite, which was really popular. But I think that we should now read the synopsis. Because Hunter Jinwoo Sang is the weakest of them all. Looked down on by everyone, he has no money, no abilities to speak of, and no other job prospects. So when his party finds a hidden dungeon, he's determined to use this chance to change his life for the better. But the opportunity he finds is a bit different from what he had in mind. So this story is about Hunter Jinwoo Sang who has some struggles. He needs to financially take care of his mother and take care of his younger sister. But there's a little problem. He's really weak, and as the story goes on he solves these problems. But it ain't easy. Overall, sounds pretty generic, right? So why is it so popular that there are tens of thousands of fans who are really loving this series? We have to realize that humans just enjoy watching other people who are best at their job. You can take, for example, athletes. There are hundreds of millions of fans worldwide who watch them compete for the sweet rewards. So when there is a show where we have a protagonist who is at the beginning weak but after a while really strong, then it has a chance of getting big. But that alone isn't enough. Big help for Solo Leveling getting big was for sure the time when it came out. At 2018, when Solo Leveling manhwa came out, Isekai series were at its peak. And in these isekais, we got almost every time OP protagonist. So when fans were searching for something different but at the same time really similar, then Solo Leveling was the perfect choice. Also a huge help was for sure that gorgeous art style, and the fact that the main character is an absolute badass. Another one could be a really supportive fanbase that promoted Solo Leveling on different sites. I think that should explain why Solo Leveling is so popular. Personal thoughts. First, let's start with art. As I previously said, the art style is simply gorgeous, and I think I've never seen art so good like this, ever. Also, I really love the paneling because it always ends at the right point where you just want to read more, and it's really well organized. I didn't get lost while reading a single time. That's how you do art in manhwa. This is definitely 10 out of 10. Plot. The plot is really simple and easy to understand, but at the same time it's the type of the story that you want to continue reading on. The only issue I have is that I just can't find the antagonist, because it's always like this. Jinwoo sees a stronger opponent. He beats him. He gets stronger and he meets a stronger opponent. And this repeats really a lot. But I still really like the plot idea. Also, I really love the world setting, and I find it really great and enjoyable. I rate it 8 out of 10. Characters. Some are interesting, some are not. That's how I would summarize them, but Most of the characters are well done. The only problem I have is that once a character made an appearance, she was there for a while and then she was gone. I understand that circumstances she has, but if she won't appear ever again in the story, then what was the point of introducing her? Jinwoo or the overall story didn't gain that much of her appearance, but overall I like those characters. Even though there isn't one I can sympathize with, I still rate them 9 out of 10. Enjoyment. This may seem a bit weird, but let me explain why I rate the enjoyment of a show. Simply, if you know that there is some manga or anime that you know is perfect, but while reading or watching it you are really bored, would you still rate it 10 out of 10? And I say no. Most of the time I find manga as an escape from reality, and I just want to enjoy reading a good story. But if there isn't an enjoyment that I'm searching for, then I just don't rate it so high. So did I find enjoyment while reading Solo Leveling? Most of the time yes, so I'm going to rate it 9 out of 10. Overall, Solo Leveling was such a great read that I don't regret, and my final rating is 9 out of 10. I've really enjoyed it and I think that you guys could too. I'm really hyped for what is going to happen as the story goes on. I have high hopes for it. Anyways, that should be more than enough for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, leave a like or comment down below. You can tell me your opinion on Solo Leveling, and if you have any suggestions like what I should read or what I should do in the next video. And see you in the next video. Bye!